because if you can do this when all these things happen simultaneously, which is quite heavy, then I guess that is extremely inspiring and encouraging for a lot of us that sometimes feel completely overwhelmed and depleted by like a fraction of the occurrences that you just mentioned, right? Because we just cannot take anymore. I had a friend last week and she said, when I said, how are you doing? And she said, oh, everything is coming together. And I said, what's going on? And she said, I'm not joking. She said, I took out something I unplugged something and the whole thing came out of the wall. And I was looking at her and I said, okay, what else happened? Yeah, then my car had a flat tire. And I was thinking, these are all very small things. This is life that is happening. But she experienced it, and I wanted to honor her in that. She experienced it as like the universe conspiring against her, bringing her all these unpleasant things. And I feel that a lot of us are in this mindset. It could be because of a divorce, it can be because of a job loss, it can be because of the combination, but it is about how to reset ourselves into this. It's not even a mindset, isn't it? It's more than a mindset. In order to start building that search of happiness and to create that agency for the next steps and for the best future that we can have. If our audience is now convinced of that, what can be the next step? How can they gently go into that?
Yeah, I love what you shared. And I think it needs to be understood that everything that we experience in our external reality is the projection of our internal self. So let's say our husband, our kids, that or that situation. These are, and this is now confirmed also by the theory of Donald Hoffman that has the scientific explanation that has series of experiments, that we live in a reality that is somewhat a simulation. And there is nobody else outside of us. It's our internal projections to the people. And that could be explained probably the most viscerally through the computer games, that we know if, let's say, somebody's playing a computer game, the real player is not coming on your screen. There is a projection of another player who's coming to your screen and acts relating to your settings here, whatever the game you are playing. And that is exactly the same with our reality. The people who are coming in our life and situations that are coming in our life, they are their mirror reflections of what's really happening inside of you. And if we were unable to externalize, that would be completely in the blind zone. So all those people, all those life situations that are coming, this is why I'm saying that this is the gift, because they are showing us what are the internal programs that we're still holding on. And if we can, with really curiosity and appreciation, look into everything that is not going according to our plan and just ask, okay, what is it for here? What is it teaching me? Because from the lens of the higher consciousness that also runs through us, it's all perfect. It's just the identity. Maybe we'll speak a little bit now on the different levels of the self, that it just gets crystal clear that on the level of identity, there is some sort of a problem because we had our expectation. But then from the level of high intelligence that runs through us, it's perfect because this is a way we're taking our next step towards evolution.